about these content creators online they're back in my day, you get your ass whooped if you act like that.
Oh my gosh. There's no Michael here. Michael, do you have a film on that phone too?
Hey everyone, today's video is sponsored by Factor, the meal service that's been making it easier than ever to meet your nutrition goals and have delicious food without having to sacrifice either taste or convenience. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted meals right to your doorstep. I've been using Factor for legitimately years. That is not an exaggeration. The best part is once you pull one out of the fridge, it's ready in like 2 minutes. It's fucking amazing.
It's chicken bake. Factor chicken bake.
Look at these macros while it's cooking.
Factor offers over 35 meals each week, from keto to vegan and veggie options. I love the variety. Generally, I go with keto. My usual favorite is any form of bolognese or fundita. I love the dips. The delicious queso fundita. Amazing, delicious. I love them. Recently, though, I've been obsessed with their Gourmet Plus meals. They have steak, and it is delicious still after reheating. Factor has saved me a lot of time for a very long time, whether I'm working from home, which I always do, or I'm on the go. It's like having a personal chef take care of all the meal prep. They have 60 add-ons, smoothies, snacks, everything. It keeps me going. It's delicious. It's healthy. And right now, you, the viewer, can get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month by using my code OOMPA50 at factor75.com. Just head to the link down below. That's OOMPA50 for 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month at factor75.com. 50% off. I mean, it's pretty cheap. There's not really a reason to not do that, in all honesty. And they're good. I mean, they're genuinely really, really, really delicious. I've been using Factor for a long time. This is one of those brands where I'm excited to be able to work with them because I know that they're good. My parents, I actually pay for a subscription for my parents as well. So why wait? Make eating healthy easier and delicious and more convenient with Factor. That's factor75.com. Use code OOMPA50 and get your discount today. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. And thank you all for watching and supporting. There's a kick streamer, he's a gnome. His name is Jack Doherty.
My McLaren is totaled a couple days before my 21st birthday.
And he's been a bit long overdue for a ban, in my opinion. Being a pimp and, you know, hiring, I don't know, that's all allegations. I'll probably get sued if I say that shit. But being a glorified pimp is not that cool.
Excuse me, what do you do for a living?
I'm a professional fighter.
Yeah, right. What do you really do, seriously?
A professional fighter, right?
No. You're such a liar, pants on fire.
My parents, shut the fuck up. My parents are here.
OnlyFans?
OF? Well, that's me, OF.
We got an OF you, actually.
What does mean OF?
Wait, you guys didn't tell that?
Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Yes, you are. I'm crazy. You are crazy.
And making content like this, also not that cool. Some things went down over the weekend in regard to a very famous kick streamer known as Jack Doherty.
Oh, can you hold this?
I'm his biggest op. He's my biggest op, pretty much. I've ratioed him dozens of times on Twitter. He has to know that I exist. I mean, he has to know that I exist. Jack posted the following tweet, which is awesome. It's his crash McLaren. It's him standing there shirtless, buff, dude, so buff. What about a mortgage and response today? But it's been 24 hours and I just want to say how grateful I am that Michael and I are alive. I'm so sorry, Michael, for putting you through that. Thank you to all the first responders, everyone who helped us get out of the car. This could have been so much better, and it's a huge warning lesson. He got community noted. Important context, Doherty has cut the beginning of this clip showing him actively using his phone whilst driving at speed. Additionally, he is now deleting his own tweets containing this clip that get community noted. L bozo ratio LL. 8,000 likes, 4.3 million views. All right. I said, what exactly did you learn? Could you articulate it for us? 11,000 likes, clean ratio, 300,000 views. Oh, not good, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's face. Look at this guy's face. This guy is a root vegetable. He's a cruciferous vegetable. What is the hair? Why does he look like that? How can you make people hate you anymore? This guy needs a PR manager. This is so stupid. He does not deserve to be able to drive, and what a waste of taxpayer money fixing this shit. What a idiot. And I am so glad that he exists because I can make fun videos talking shit and then make money off of it, promote my brands, my products, and a bunch of people are like, yeah, that guy. Let's take out our negative energy on someone who completely deserves it. It's a very cathartic thing that's happening right now, and the only victim is Jack Doherty. It's awesome. Every time I see this kind of shit, I'm like, okay, well, there's a free video right there. There's an interesting free bucket of slop for us to all enjoy for a little bit. To take our minds off the fact that the 5th division of the PLA has more assets than the entire DOD. That's not good. That's scary. A lot scarier than Jack Doherty. Anyways, you probably know about Jack Doherty. You've probably seen a Jack Doherty video on my channel. I've made a few. Jack is quite hated though, and we keep going down the rabbit hole. Every time I see something new, I'm like, what? How does it get worse? How did I miss this? And how does it get worse? Frankie, what are you doing right now? Lay down right now. Lay back, lay down there. Come on, lay down in the box. Get in the box, baby boy. If you haven't seen him on my channel, well, you ain't been fucking looking hard enough, dumbass. All right, blah. Kick is where he streams, or where he used to stream, I guess.
Now you're really gonna have to pay me $200,000 if you wanna get on bid on Kick. I'm just letting you know right now. You wanna get on bid on Kick? You wanna funnel your OnlyFans girls? You wanna get your shit back? And now you're really gonna have to pay 300K. You gotta give me 300K cash if you wanna get on bid on Kick. If not, you're indefinitely suspended. Go to Twitch and get banned. Kick is the place you want to go if you want to watch garbage, trash human beings live stream their crimes, essentially. That's what Kick is. It's a crime live streaming platform overall. There are a lot of people, and it does do a good job of kind of lifting up some smaller content creators, but generally, criminals are on there. Kick is terrible. It's a really bad, shitty platform. Stuff like this really makes me, well, I guess it's not a bad platform. It's just made up of the people who are on it. And their like big thing is just gambling and stuff. So I'm not really, I don't know. Dude, who cares? All right, who cares? This is delicious is what I know. Frankie, what do you think about Kick streamers, huh? What do you think about Kick streamers? If you hate Kick streamers, then jump on my lap right now. Damn, the enlightened centrist. Oh, okay. I thought she was an enlightened centrist, and then she decided to fly. Her and her rotten belly. Her rotten belly. Look at that rotten belly. Look, your ears really cold. You stink. You smell like shit. No, you smell like Fritos. This is basically my very own Jack Doherty at home right here. A little piece of shit. Little ugly piece of shit. Little dumbass, ugly piece of shit. Enough talking about Kick. I feel like I'm a bit of a bitch when it comes to Kick, because at the end of the day, I don't really like Twitch all that much. I don't know, dude. It doesn't matter what I like or dislike. How about that? Let's leave it at that. Jack Doherty's been a menace online for quite a while in recent years. I don't think there is anybody online that actually likes him. He has a massive following, but it's like, I've got my own little personal conspiracy theory, my own QAnon theory. It's all hate watchers that watch Jack Doherty, or people who are preying on his downfall, which is cool because it's very passive. It's like investing in real estate. It doesn't take much effort, and there is a return sometimes. There's a return sometimes. That and his other followers, which are probably just other criminals on Kick. On the 1413th anniversary of Heraclius arriving in Constantinople to kill the emperor of the time and then become the emperor himself, Jack Doherty was involved in an incident that was bad, some would say.
Dude, my car.
Driving somewhere on a 4-lane highway, Jack Doherty, pouring rain by the way, he looks at his phone, he goes, and he's driving. This is a reenactment because I don't think I can show footage like this on YouTube, or I'll get in a lot of trouble. So if you want to see it, you can look it up. Maybe we'll have still frames. I'm not exactly sure, but he's going, reading his phone, trying to convince 17-year-old women to join his OnlyFans pimp agency. He's reading chat, breaking the law, while his friend is holding the camera. By the way, he's passing people on the interstate, 4-lane highway in a McLaren, in a multi-hundreds of $1,000s car. That's insanely ugly, by the way. And it's a lot uglier after the incident, too. Out of nowhere, completely unexpected, this guy lost control of this car and it hydroplaned across the highway and smashed at high speed into the guardrail or whatever, you know, something along the lines of that. During the entire ordeal, by the way, you can go watch the footage, I'm not lying, Jack is more worried about keeping the stream going, getting good angles, and his car, rather than his friend who's sitting beside him bleeding.
Michael, here. Michael, do you have film on that phone too?
Michael, this guy's name's Michael. He's a fellow broccoli head. Sorry about that. This guy is injured, by the way. There's a screenshot you can see where he looks like a corpse, and there's like stuff, red stuff, a humor coming from his head. I don't know if we're gonna be medieval with it. Man's clearly injured in the passenger seat while holding the camera, and then Jack starts screaming in the driver's seat. Can you break the window? Break the window! There's like smoke and stuff billowing in because they just crashed a supercar.
Help! 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 Break the window! Oh! Oh! Help! Oh! You hold this one. Oh! Oh! No, my car, bro.
My car! My car! And then he pans to his buddy for a moment and says, oh,
Oh, Michael. Are you okay? Holy
my car! My car! Now, I'm not sure how it's possible to be as heartless as this guy, or just, I mean, I guess it does make sense. Who cares, right? You're fine, the car, yeah, it's just your car. You know, you're not worried about humans, you're worried about money, you're worried about clout, you're worried about clicks, you're worried about the stream. You're worried about how many women you can add into your harem to make maximal amounts of money. That's what it's all about. It's about money. It's not about being a person. His buddy, not important. Michael, not important. He's got his head split open from the incredibly serious crash at highway interstate speeds. And he's disoriented and shocked and can't, record. He can't hold the camera. So Jack takes the camera from Michael to keep on filming because I assume Michael is disoriented from shock, of being in an extreme accident, like a really bad accident. By the way, there's other people on the road. He could have crashed into somebody. He could have killed someone. The only way this could have been any better is if he was intoxicated. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. This is the behavior of someone who is intoxicated, but I think he's absolutely a criminal. This is not behavior that I think, driving is a privilege for one, and this guy obviously has no regard for human life. Literally none at all. He's speeding, he's texting while driving, he's crashing, and then during the crash doesn't care. It's vile and disgusting. Genuinely, this is the worst, I think the worst online human I think I've seen. Really, actually, I believe that. And we've had a lot of people canceled this year. This guy is such a massive piece of shit. I can't believe people don't have the same energy that they had for Dr. Disrespect or whoever else. I'm Alex for this guy. They do, but nobody cares. He just gets away with it. He's been banned now off Kick though, so he took the L hard. He's fallen off really hard. He's pulling a Jason Nash right now on TikTok, literally begging for gifts and donos.
Guys, let's see how fast we can hit my Galaxy goal. I'm going to follow everyone back once we hit it. Appreciate y'all. Cole with the Galaxy. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate it.
So yeah, now we're a little ways into the video. It only gets worse from here. When he walks around the car, he hands the camera back to the clearly injured Michael and tells him to keep filming while friends and family arrive at the scene. Awesome stuff, guys. Really, really, really good quality stuff.
There's no Michael here. Michael, do you have film on that phone too? No. Oh my God.
Shortly after the crash occurred, both Jack and his friend were in the hospital, obviously, because that's what you do when you sustain head trauma and head damage, because it's really hard to get into a crash and not have some kind of concussion or something along those lines. When I was 9 years old, my mom was driving on 522 in Northern Virginia, just outside of Stevens City. And we were coming to a stoplight. There's a stoplight right near a Walmart. And it's right before it was 55 miles an hour on Route 50. Then a car full of people came flying over the median and crashed into the front of my mom's car. And there was shit everywhere. There was steer feed. The whole back of my mom's truck was filled with steer feed. It went all over the road. It was all over the road for weeks and weeks and weeks to remind me of what happened. I was fine. I was in the back seat playing with a knife. Very lucky. My sister in the front seat, she was 10 years old, 11, 12, something like that. She was fine. My mom had a up neck and, obviously whiplash, all that stuff. All of us had whiplash and concussions and whatnot. But everybody else in the other car was just strewn on the road, just dead, I assume. I really don't know. It was terrible though. So whenever I see people who are drunk like those people who tried to kill my family and I when I was a child, when I see people like Jack, I want them to disappear forever, especially off the internet, because it shows such a blatant disregard for humanity and a blatant disregard for anything but yourself. The people in the other car, by the way, were all intoxicated when I was a child, and they tried to sue my mom. 2 of them didn't have insurance. So this is personal for me. Just kidding. But it's really easy to rationalize this as being something just unforgivable. I mean, this is terrible. Sure, gambling, whatever, any internet shit. Trying to kill people by driving on the road and looking at your phone really fast and filming it, there's no way to come back from that, in my opinion. It's trying to murder people, manslaughter. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Jack would post an update video and show his friend sitting in a chair getting stitches in the side of his face. He asks his friend how he is doing, and you can just tell that this guy is fed up with this dumb son of a...
All right, guys, we're in the hospital after the crash. How you feeling, Michael? Amazing. He's getting stitches right now.
His response is monotone and very enthusiastic. I mean,
I don't know. This guy, I would be willing to help this guy, help represent him with legal counsel to sue, because this is terrible. He tried to kill you, bro. Your friend or whoever, your employer, tried to kill you. Literally, he tried to kill you. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. If I was Jack, I would expect to be sued and lose. I mean, realistically, it's all on video. The negligence is on video. Damn, I thought Frankie would get excited by that. This guy probably feels less like a friend and more like a disposable camera stand. In reality, he's got a huge payday in front of him if he wants, of course. So if anybody knows this guy, Michael, reach out to him, let him know to talk to a lawyer, show the lawyer that footage and say, you know, how much money can I make from this? Because it's a lot, probably. On the same day of the crash, Jack uploaded a short 15-second video of him walking around shirtless, showing off the crash and saying it was the worst day of his life.
All right, guys, I just totaled my McLaren. It is completely cooked right now. I don't know what to do. Look, all the parts are right here. I got my Tesla picking me up. This is the worst day of my life. Damn.
You got the police and the road crew trying to clear the accident from the busy Florida-Miami highway, and then you have Jack Doherty walking around shirtless, weaving in between the workers, filming, getting in the way, talking about how it's the worst day of his life. While on the side of the highway, Jack continued to film lots of B-roll and other footage that he would use in another video that would be uploading on the following days in Heimer. Okay, the first 15 seconds involved Jack watching his McLaren getting pulled onto the tow truck, and then him once again walking around shirtless on the side of the highway, and then a shot of his mother running up to him in his Tesla and hugging him. Shut up, bitch! You think anybody feels bad for you? What the f? How are these people real, dude? It's a shame that awesome deep dives into history and cool shit don't do very well on YouTube. Or I would never talk about these people again. It really is a little bit cathartic, to be honest, to be able to just direct hatred at someone who genuinely deserves it, not like a political candidate or something that's just not real. Like, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. And it's embarrassing that he still has a YouTube channel, still gets paid. He makes so much money off of this. And he is literally an evil person. There's dramatic effects and music. Everything's amplifying the seriousness of the situation, guys, because it's grave and it's real. And Jack almost got hurted. Jackie boy almost got hurted. Look at this doink. Look at this doink I got right now. Wow. That's a big one. That's bassy whenever I do that. What Jack conveniently leaves out is the part where he was on the phone reading chat and lost control of the car. He left that video out of his little mini doc of him being a victim of a big scary accident where he lost control of his McLaren, not while he was passing cars in the rain in a supercar while looking at his phone. Right after the dramatic intro of this video, Jack and his friend / human tripod, Michael, are at the hospital.
Bro, I just remember, like, after it, just panicking. Both the windows breaking.
I know the smoke was...
Dude, that guy...
Did you see me kick out the window?
Who?
Did you see me kick out the
window?
window?
That was you?
Yeah.
Dude, and then someone, I think, ripped the other window out. I was, like, trying to figure out how to do it. You were, like, banging your elbow on it.
I want to point out, by the way, that Jack seemed to have sustained 0 injuries. And as we discussed already, his friend suffered some head trauma. He's bleeding from his head. If you're bleeding from your head and you're in an accident going interstate speeds, you're definitely a victim of some kind of concussion, something like that. It's really easy to be concussed. I hope Michael, is resting and chilling and not doing blow with Jack or whatever the they do. I'm not sure. You get one brain and that's it. So take it very, very, very easy, my friend. Furthermore, while he's just sitting in the hospital in his gown, he starts talking about how they could have driven off a cliff and died, or how the car was full of gas and they could potentially be dead right now.
It smoked up so fast. Like, how did that happen, dude? Bro, if you think if I had a full tank of gas, like, we would have been exploded.
I don't even know.
Because my tank was empty. Like, it literally was at like 20 miles left. And then also on top of that, we crashed like 42 miles per hour.
I know, we weren't even going fast.
At all. Like, if we were going,
fast.
double the speed, we probably would have been dead. Like, that was terrible. That was insane. Like, we hydroplaned. Like, dude, we could have went off that cliff down the whole thing. We would have been dead. Holy shit. There was a cliff right there. Oh my god. We're happy to be alive, you know?
What a psycho. Why would you talk about this after you almost died in a traumatic car crash? Especially one where you weren't even hurt. You're like, dude, it could have been so much worse. Yeah, for you, not for Michael. Any worse for Michael and he'd be dead.
What are you talking about, bro? The only worst thing is if you would have actually hurt somebody else. That would have been the only thing that could have made it any worse. I got a lot of ways you could have made it better. You could have, you know, been drunk. That would have made it way better for you. Drunk people survive more accidents, by the way, because their bodies are loose. They're loose and limber. I hate drunk people. I don't know. Is that like a thing? Is that a weird thing? Is anybody else out there just like allergic to it when people get real drunk? I'm not talking like social drinking and getting tipsy and stuff, but people who are like inconsiderate drunks, I don't like that at all. I hate it, dude. I get shark eyes. When people get shark eyes, I gotta leave. I gotta dip out. I seem like a real buzzkill, fun police. The only thing I like is working. Michael's responses once again show that he is probably angry and maybe fed up with Jack, especially because he made him continue to film after the crash. I cannot imagine what it must have been like for the police and road workers to arrive to see a man filming a crashed car with blood running down his head. One of the guys in the crash being forced to film. It's not like you're some kind of hero and when you get this on film, you're not like rescuing. You caused the crash and you're forcing somebody to film a crash you caused. Like 100% you caused it. Absolutely, there's video footage of you breaking many laws. I think the real highlight from Jack's video comes when he arrives home into his mega mansion that he bought and his mom is standing there in the driveway sobbing, saying she doesn't want to be on camera as she runs up to her child after a serious car crash.
Left here in 2 cars like 6 hours ago, and now we're back in 1 car.
It's your mom. Now your mom's crying.
I was just crying, bro.
The whole time Jack cracks jokes and tries to make light of the situation, which is totally fine that he caused it and he's the bad. Like that's normal behavior, is making light of a rough situation. That's fairly normal. I can't help but laugh when I read about people dying. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always make light of every single situation, which I probably shouldn't do that. But like this doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. This is a very one world scenario. This is like propaganda we're watching here. Commie prop. His mother then has a real face-to-face chat with him talking about how she specifically said to drive safer and that he needs to stop being so reckless.
I better cry now, and I'm gonna tell you, you need to stop.
I know, I don't want to, obviously, I don't want no more cars.
What I know, McKinley, I'm gonna give you a hug too. 1 second. Listen, me and what I told you yesterday. I called you the way how you was driving. Me and Michael, we were saying last night, yes, the way how he drive, he's gonna have an accident.
You can hear the fear and pain in her voice because there's a real possibility that he could have died, obviously. And you know, I don't want to demean the mom in any way, but you should have raised your son better. This is partially your fault. It sucks because this happens so much. People don't take it seriously. They don't take this type of thing seriously. Every time I get off the phone with someone or talk to somebody or someone's about to drive, I tell them to drive safe because it's like in an instant, some
idiot loser
like Jack Doherty could kill you. Every time you go on a street or drive on the road, you are giving a portion of your safety up to be able to travel. And I feel for the mom 100%, but also you should have raised a better kid. This is partially your fault. And it's probably more so the father's fault. He should have whipped Jack's ass, genuinely. But I don't know. I don't have any kids. So what do I know, guys? I'm just a regular, I don't know how to handle responsibility or do anything or, you know, learn or apply myself or I don't know. I really don't believe that Jack understands the full gravity of the situation from any side. He's, you know, oh, mom's just crazy. Oh, yeah, I wasn't actually texting and driving or breaking the law and crashing and potentially almost murdering someone and putting my friend at risk. I'm just Jack Doherty making shorts on YouTube, being a glorified pimp. He just dismisses his mom's concerns. Awesome. Michael, who rode in the passenger seat, walked away into the house while the conversation was going on.
Michael David, you give him a big hug.
I'm going, but I don't see him. I was just asking. I'm going him. How he's doing, Jack?
He's all right now. He got stitches, everything. He's good.
And if you just wanted more proof that Jack has no remorse for his actions, he begins to flex his wealth, saying he could do it again because he has another expensive car.
At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding.
You don't need this car on the race.
Motion, I can do it again.
Everything in life is for the reason, Jack.
And says that people don't know what he's been through and they will criticize him for his actions.
So much going on, like no one understands. Everyone's so quick to put some shit on me on social media. No one's gone through what I gone through just now. Like I literally almost died in a car accident. I literally almost died of these cars too.
Yes, we all know what you've been through. Tough life, man.
I'm sure you live such a tough life, dude. But out in Boca Raton, where the chicken bakes go boom or whatever it's very difficult to feel any sort of sympathy. And if this would have been worse, I think it would have been difficult for me to feel sympathy, which maybe that's something I should work on. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, be so callous. When Jack and his mother get inside the house, Jack begins looking for Michael and jokingly says that he's about to go live.
It's Michael David. Michael David. Michael Beach David. Michael David, bro. I'm about to go live. Yo, Michael. I'm about to go live.
The good news is that he is being heavily criticized as a result of all this, and even his fans are questioning his actions, rightfully so. His fans, I use that term very loosely. Jack purposely omitted the clip of him being on his phone in his video that he posted. One, because it's a crime probably, and two, because it looks horrible. And, you know, funny internet guy who's a piece of shit, haha, I'm the bad guy or whatever. This is like another level beyond that. The community notes on Twitter are exposing him for his actions. The story got national news coverage by TMZ and NBC. Numerous outlets tried to reach out to Jack, but his lawyers only said no comment. I hope Jack has to face some kind of legal repercussion for this. I don't see a judge looking at this footage and not seeing him be guilty, and not seeing this as a perfect example of how to make an example out of someone. First off, don't stream and drive. We've seen plenty of that happening this year, of people being stupid while live streaming. There's been 2 crashes that have been caught on stream with streamers, just streamers. It's crazy. And there's like a couple hundred streamers. A, maybe they shouldn't be able to have driver's license. Driving is a privilege after all. B, streaming and driving, I feel like that should be illegal. That should definitely be illegal. If you can't talk on your phone or text and drive, you shouldn't be able to make content while driving. That's crazy. I don't see a judge not looking at this and just going like, well, easy layup. And then just being like, hey, let's not do that anymore. Apparently, he also tried to remove the clips of him driving with his phone out, which is an admission of guilt and part of the Streisand effect. Jack Doherty also was subsequently permanent banned off of Kick in a wave of bans that have come from the CEO of Kick saying he wants to make his platform better. This started back at TwitchCon when a bunch of Kick idiots ruined the convention, essentially. We will start off first by talking about a fellow that was pushed into a moving train. That's right, a moving train. A Kick streamer by the name of DBR666 was recording outside of TwitchCon when a man came up to him and started harassing him. He then turned and pushed another Kick streamer into a moving train.
Oh, it's you, bro.
So it seems like Kick might be moving in the right direction, getting some of the criminals. Jack Doherty now officially a criminal, live streaming crimes on the platform, but banned for it. Yes, yes. Everybody with me now. Yes, yes. I'm not for banning people, by the way. Just kidding, I 100% am. I don't give a dude, I don't give a It's making content, bro. Who cares? They banned Jack. They also burnt the Library of Alexandria. They're trying to keep the knowledge, the hermetic wisdom from escaping. The true news. It's the true news. Whatever gets shadow banned, that's what we need to listen to. All eyes, all roads lead to Jack Doherty. He's the pinnacle of wisdom and information, guys. They want to ban him because he's right. I don't know about this, but I feel like maybe if I was Jack Doherty in this moment, I wouldn't expect to have a platform. All right. There's been moments in my career where I'm like, I'm probably going to get banned, but it's usually because I talk shit about P. Diddy or something like that. And then I get a strike for no reason. But I mean, this guy, what? If I've gotten strikes, this guy should be totally, completely banned from YouTube, not just Kick. Kick's the one banning him, not YouTube? Are you shitting my Heimer? It's completely reckless behavior that shouldn't be acceptable anywhere online, especially not this guy's only audience is children who are going to grow up, get a broccoli head just like him, get real ugly, be real stunted mentally, and then live stream everything, focus on clout, start gambling, create a harem, start pimping them, take advantage of them, and then crash and endanger people. It's gonna be like a thing because of this guy. This guy's like the second coming of Jake Paul, but worse. Also, coming from Jack, this behavior is not surprising by any means. There were some clear signs of reckless driving in his past. He's had a horrible track record. If you look across all of his accounts, all of Jack's accounts, you'll find numerous instances of him clickbaiting crashes or accidents he has caused while recklessly driving. It's a common thing that he likes to do in order to maintain his online fame. In November of 2023, Jack posted 2 videos on his YouTube channel clickbaiting an accident or crash or whatever you want to call it. The first one was uploaded November 11th and was titled, "I flipped a golf cart on my girlfriend," featuring Antonio Brown at McKinley Richardson. That's his girlfriend somehow. In the video, Jack hangs out with former Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown, another goober.
Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told.
And about halfway through the video, Jack and his girlfriend roll the golf cart. They're doing donuts and yeah, he rolls it and almost kills her, dude. These things are not things to be trifled with. I feel like such a boomer, such a idiot for actually, oh well, dude, yeah, whatever. Yeah, man, that's chill. That's cool. No worries. That's me now. That's me. I don't really care about this anymore. Right as he gets into the golf cart, he drives by the camera and says, "One's in the chat if I should crash."
Wow, yo, one's in the chat if I should crash.
And when you know it, Jack flips the golf cart in the passenger side, only about his girlfriend gets pinned underneath the roof of the golf cart and she dies. Just kidding. She doesn't die. She is still with him.
Gold digger signs from my head to a toe.
And somehow cares about him after the most recent accident.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
May God have mercy on her soul. This accident, the golf cart one, could have been way worse, just like his crash with the McLaren. Also, similarly to the crushed McLaren, Jack is left uninjured and the passenger is hurt.
Yeah, it's a little red. Oh yeah, that's it. McKinley looks hurt. Is she okay?
I mean, like.
His girlfriend started to complain about back and neck pain, and again, Jack's just making jokes and forcing his girlfriend to watch the clip when she was clearly not interested.
Kimmy, watch the fucking clip. This shit is so
We're just terrible humans.
Oh my God.
This guy has no remorse. He is a psychotic person. Well, not psychotic, but sociopathic person. This guy has no regard for human life. He only likes money. money. This guy's a piece of shit, literally. He actually says in the video, "We got the crazy clip."
I'm ready to just be dead because I feel bad for McKinley, bro. I really do. And I'm like, all right, yo, we got a crazy clip. Like, there's nothing better than me flipping the golf cart. It's an accident, but
to me, this shows that he purposely flipped the cart and didn't care what the outcome was. He wanted to hurt his girlfriend. He's like, nah, she'd be fine. She's just, it's just a couple scrapes. And then meanwhile, good people roll out of bed and hit their head on the end table and die from that. Or they wake up, go to work, and then have a brain hemorrhage or die of a heart attack or a stroke. We got young people dying from just insane shit. And then you got this guy trying to kill his friends actively for money, and he just is allowed to get away with it. What a cruel joke. What a cruel joke that is. This, combined with the fact that he is egging on the chat who are encouraging him to crash, there's no way that this was not premeditated. I wouldn't even be surprised if the McLaren crash was premeditated in a sense. Genuinely, I wouldn't be. The way that he instantly started filming, dude, we've seen a guy crash an airplane on purpose. That was premeditated. This is less surprising than that. After the golf cart video, a few weeks later on November 25th, the dude uploaded a video titled, "I crashed my Lamborghini." And this video is worse than the last one because he only shows the crash within the first 30 seconds of the video. Furthermore, the footage isn't even of him crashing the car. It's just of him and a friend in the garage talking about how the valet scraped the side of his car. And the rest of the video shows him messing with FedEx employees because he's trying to get a package.
Station manager, it's been reported to me that you're causing issues. You cannot be loud.
he was being louder than me.
If you want your package, I need you to be calm and I need you to let them do their jobs, okay?
You're gonna hold my package hostage.
Not holding you hostage. I'm telling you, I need you to be calm.
What a good guy. If you look at his Instagram, you'll also find videos of him crashing his new Can-Am, describing it as brand new to add more drama to the crash. My Can-Am, my T-Rex Roadster, my Can-Am. Jack Doherty gains fame and fortune from being disrespectful and destructive like many kick streamers. His content style, I guess, if you can call it that, feels like cancer. It's a late stage evolution of what old prank channels used to be, and you think that they would have gotten better and people would have gotten better. No, some of them did, but really no, they didn't. They got worse. They turned into Jack Doherty. Channels like FouseyTube, Sam Pepper, Joey Salads, and Vitaly all used to do pretty much the same shit.
Hello, my name is FouseyTube and I'm reporting live from the Daily Bugle. Today we have reports that Spider-Man is in the area. I repeat, Spider-Man is in the area. Let's get some eyewitnesses to talk about it. Hey, what's your name?
Mariana.
We heard that Spider-Man is here. Is that true?
Yep, there.
Where?
There.
Where?
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, see?
baiting people into clicking their outrageous pranks that often involve being nuisances in public, you know, people being harassing innocent bystanders, etc. We know Vitaly's a piece of shit still. We know Fusie's off the deep end. He's absolutely insane, literally. And the other people, I don't really know what the f they're up to, nor do I give a f. But now we got Jack.
Break the window.
For the most part, in the old videos, nobody was ever really hurt and they were relatively inexpensive to produce. But now, with the increase in watch time on live streaming services and YouTube Shorts, creators are making more money than ever, allowing them to pull more expensive pranks and, you know, allow accidents to happen, facilitate accidents for money. If you look up prank channels on Wikipedia, you'll find that Jack Doherty is listed under those channels. So this backs up that idea. He is a prankster. This guy's a piece of, say it with me, shit. You know, sing it with me. Shit. He's a piece of shit. I hope his friend sues him. That is where Jack Doherty comes in, guys. I think this man is well aware of what he's doing. He's purposely crashing. He's being okay with expensive cars being destroyed or trashing golf courses because he has the money to fix the problems.
At least I still got 2 Lambos. No, I'm kidding.
You don't need this car on the race.
Motion. I can do it again.
He believes he is a god. He believes he is untouchable. He's been kind of proven right, honestly. He's been in 2 actual accidents now where one person has been hurt.
Are you okay? Holy.
And he's been totally unscathed, and it's been a massive event. Getting banned from Kick and being forced to pull a Jason Nash on TikTok is embarrassing, but it doesn't make you want to stop being a gigantic piece of shit when you keep getting away with it. It also prevents him from grasping how serious each crash is because he's the only one who escapes unscathed, and obviously his world is just himself. That's what goes on in his world. Anything that doesn't revolve around him is not important, and his passengers are suffering serious injuries. I'm sure that his concept of an off-camera apology is probably handing these people stacks of money and paying them for their silence or whatever, but that doesn't teach Jack anything and only reinforces his actions in his mind. You can just buy and pay for people's silence or forgiveness in a really weird way. It makes you wonder about the power dynamic in his family. The dude is only 20 years old and has all this money. He's massively successful. This seems to be another problem that's growing in the online creator sphere. You've got really young people who should not have any responsibility, like 14, 15, 16, who have so much money that they become like the breadwinner in the household. They gain fame and fortune quickly. They're not responsible with their money. Like, how does the family dynamic work? How do you have parents that are actually able to raise their kid? Parents can't even do that most of the time anyways, it seems like. It's just fucked, dude. This guy is gonna create a lot of victims in his life. He's going to create a lot of victims. One thing I think Jack does realize is that online fame doesn't last forever, and that's why he's doing all this stupid shit as much as possible so he can capitalize maximally. And I don't know. We're starting to see some signs that he's running out of time. The candle is burning quickly. He's been banned off Kick. That's been the main form of his income, or one of the main forms of his income, aside from being a pimp. And then YouTube, I hope, will ban him from this. I mean, there's no way that some of the people that they've banned should not have been banned if this guy's still able to have a platform. It's crazy. By the way, I'm not calling for anyone to be deeply platformed, but this guy, I wouldn't give a fuck. Jack's social media accounts have been a little quiet since this weekend, and I'm sure that's because his lawyers or managers or whatever the fuck are telling him not to say anything he might regret because he's a criminal. We have video footage of him being a criminal and trying to murder people, innocent people on a highway, bystanders, random bystanders. The only footage we have of him is going live on TikTok begging for gifts.
Everyone double tap the screen. We're almost at 1 million likes, guys. Let's see how fast we can hit it. James Ellis, thank you for the galaxy, bro. I just followed you back. Guys, let's see how fast we can hit my galaxy goal. I'm going to follow everyone back once we hit it. Appreciate y'all. Cole with the galaxy. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate it.
Once you see a creator e-begging on TikTok live, you know they're getting desperate. The end is nigh. The light at the end of the tunnel is here, my friends. I mentioned Jason Nash. He's Jason Nashing it. Former Vine star and Vlog Squad member.
Don't fucking big guys, bring it home for me. Bring it home. Come on. Give us a win. Ashley, try not to laugh. Fucking stone hammers. Goddamn.
Earlier this year, Jason was blowing up for how desperate he was on his TikTok lives, e-begging his audience for gifts just so he could continue to pay for his lifestyle.
learned something on that one. Screaming does not work.
Crazy, man. Jason is a good example of someone who was an online creator who lacked the responsibility and foresight to prepare for the future and preserve their image online to continue making content. Also, he's kind of old and he never really had his own thing going so much. He relied too much on David. So I don't know. That's his own fault, dude. You don't have to make content. Be a plumber. I don't know. Go yourself, actually. If you're whining and crying and about not being able to be a creator anymore, get a real job then, bud. If you look at Jack Doherty's comments under any of his accounts, you will find an endless sea of hate. This guy has the worst online image I've seen in a very long time, and if he's not careful, he'll be permanently banned on every single platform. What would happen then, guys? If that happened and he faced some legal action as a result of this, oh my God, that would be awesome. I would like that. That would be really good. That would be really good to see just somebody not getting away with it. People keep getting away with it, dude. How do they keep getting away with it? People don't get away with it who should have been able to get away with it. And then people who shouldn't have been able to get away with it, get away with it. It's crazy, dude. What the I'm all for people getting away with it, but only sometimes when it makes sense. Yeah, this guy is the biggest brand risk ever. I can't believe any brands work with him. I couldn't imagine ever wanting to sponsor anything that this dweeb does. It's crazy. This guy is death, poison. He's literally poison in the form of a human being. I don't know how he gets insurance. Looking back at the video where he crashes the golf cart and his girlfriend, you can clearly see his ego and the disrespect for anyone around him and his surroundings. And when his manager was on a call with the golf course owner, he tried to claim that he had caught the golf cart and said it was a soft landing.
No idea whether that cart's fine or not. You don't know what might have broke underneath, what axles or tie rods. Or
No, it wasn't that bad. I caught it. It was such a soft landing. It was like, it was a slow motion flip.
So that's a lie as well. He would also debate the owner on the other claims made against him, saying that he has been golfing for 10 plus years and has never flipped a golf cart.
Hey, I've been playing golf for 10 years. I've never seen a cart flip this easily.
Which is just not true. It's not surprising that Jack talks and thinks this way, as the people he surrounds himself think the same way. They're all liars, pieces of shit. It's not good. The owner of the course was also questioning Jack's manager if Antonio Brown was there because he had been previously kicked out for climbing on top of a golf cart.
Were you with Antonio?
Antonio was on like the golf course. It was just a YouTuber that was on the golf course.
Were you with them? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We were all together. Yes.
Yes, and last time Antonio was there, he climbed on top of the cart and shot a picture of that for the Instagram.
I understand.
Okay.
Hopefully Jack can learn from this experience and come out a better person. I doubt it. He's permanently banned on Kick. Twitch won't let him there. He's texting and crashing, actually, not even driving. YouTube, I assume, is gonna ban him. I don't really know. Rumble doesn't. They don't give a fuck, dude. You gotta have somewhere to go to die, all right? Maybe you can go to Dailymotion. Is Dailymotion even a thing anymore? Comment down below if you guys are actively watching videos on Dailymotion. Let me know. I feel like Dailymotion gets hated on a little bit, but it's a sleeper. It's good quality. You got good quality encoding out there or something like that. Anyways, if we can learn anything from this situation is that Jack Doherty is an egotistical idiot who needs to be humbled. Thank you guys for watching. Go to gump.club to watch videos uncensored and get free shipping on Sour Boys. Go to sour.gg to buy some sour candy today. All right, we got plant-based gummies, we got strips, we get a new flavor of one or the other every single week that is around for a limited amount of time, and they're delicious. Natural dyes, natural flavors. It's awesome. You guys will love it. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.